Hey gang, this is Mike with my Real Estate Dojo, and today's lesson is about how to give an offer to purchase. Again, how to give an offer to purchase cash or creative financing. Now, some of you guys might be asking yourself, well, Mike, what is creative financing? Creative financing is what I master in. That's what I got my black belt in. Is basically a strategy in real estate investing where you're able to buy cash flow like master leases or buy the property itself, okay, uh, have ownership with no money down or without stepping into a bank, without using your own credit, without using your own company EIN number. And what you basically do with the creative financing is have the seller give you the loan, simply put, okay? Now, today I'm going to be talking about how to give an offer to purchase someone's home in a sense of motivated sellers. Now, if you're trying to buy HUDs, then this is not for you. If this video session, if you're trying to buy at the auction, this is not going to work. What I'm talking about is dealing with the home seller direct, okay, before it goes to the auction, before it goes to foreclosure, and negotiating with them direct. So this offer letter that I'm talking about is with me or my investment company with the seller direct, okay? It's not with the Bank of America or REI or HUD or any of that stuff, okay? There's other offer letters you can use for that. But if you're dealing with homeowners direct and you want to get deep discounted property like 60 cents on a dollar, or you're looking to get creative financing like owner financing, subject to RAVs, options, lease options, etc., then you got to pay attention right now, guys. So let's pull the curtain back and get started. Now, for all the new investors that haven't done a deal, okay, if you haven't done a deal, what's going to happen is that you have to understand the the cycle of the business, the life cycle of the business. For example, when you were born, you start here, okay? And then you go through the life cycle of your business and then you end up dead. That's that's it, okay? So to complete the cycle, you start as a baby and you go like this and you go here and you expire or die, okay? Now, for real estate investing, when dealing with motivated sellers, the cycle starts with marketing, okay? Remember the three stepping stones that I've been talking about? So the very first step is marketing. And then to go all the way around to the very top, okay, of the marketing means that you have to market, the leads will come in. You have to have some kind of filtering system. That's why I highly recommend my seller phone script. Once you scrub that out, okay, then you got to start giving offers, because if you just market and then you scrub the leads out, but you never give offers, then you don't do the complete cycle of the business, okay, which is marketing to going all the way around to giving an offer. Once you do that, then you're in a positioning to actually score a goal. You're in a positioning to make money. If you don't give zero offers, then you're in zero positioning to give a deal. Now, many new investors, even including pros, when they talk to a motivated seller, um, so they do the marketing, they do the filtering, they start talking to them right here, and then they never do the remaining part, which is basically give an offer and follow up, because in the investor's mind, he or she's thinking, well, this seller's not motivated. This seller didn't tell me anything of motivation, okay? And what they're failing to realize is that the major problem with not getting deals is you thinking that you don't have to do the whole cycle of the transaction. You go halfway and you say, oh, they don't want it. No matter what you think, if they want it or not, you still got to finish the whole thing, which is now you got to give the offer in. I can't tell you how many times, like 90% of my students, they'll do the marketing, People start calling, they start filtering it, they go halfway through the circle, and they never get to giving an offer. And I ask them, well, Johnny, why didn't you give an offer? And they say, well, the seller wasn't motivated, X, Y, Z. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. You still want to give them the offer, and then you want to tell the seller, hey, if this doesn't work for you, put it in your back pocket, okay? If your situation changes, hit me up, okay? And you wouldn't believe how many times people are going to come hit you back up because you give the offer, okay? Very, very crucial, because majority of people won't even give an offer, okay? Now, so how to give a purchase offer, how to give an offer to purchase someone's home cash or owner financing, the very first step is to complete the cycle, okay? Which is if you do marketing and people start calling you, no matter what they say, you get their email or you get their fax or however you send offers for your company, okay? And then you execute with the offer, no matter if they're not interested, no matter if they're not motivated, no matter whatever your brain or your mind tells you or whatever the seller says. Because I have an episode that we talk about, we don't listen to what the seller says, okay? When it comes to them disclosing to you their motivation level, we don't listen to that part because most people don't want to be vulnerable, okay? So we look at their action. Or, you know, if they're telling me, hey, they're not motivated, but they're calling me for my marketing, well, right there and there, I have one sign of motivation because I may market it to 100 people and only 10 people called. What happened to the other 90 people, right? Well, the 90 people were not even fucking motivated. That 10 that called, maybe 5 of them will tell me, I'm not motivated, things are going great, I got all these buyers, whatever, right? Well, whatever the percentage is, 7, 6, doesn't matter, okay? So whenever they tell me they're not motivated, I don't listen to that. It's irrelevant for me, okay? It's kind of like, if you want to go work out, all right, and you have a goal, let's say you want to gain 10 pounds or you want to lose 10 pounds or whatever it is, you just got to follow the process, okay? The process is, you got to get up, you got to go to the gym, you got to do some cardio, whatever your goal is, and you got to stick with it 5 days a week, 7 days a week, whatever it is according to your goal, and you got to stick with it. It doesn't matter how you feel, right? So in the same situation, it doesn't matter what the seller feels or what you feel about the seller. You have to go through the whole process, which is number one, be able to market, filter, and then throw those offers out there. Because if you only talk to 10 motivated sellers and you put 0 offers in because you feel like none of them want it or you feel like they're not motivated, what is your chances? Tell me, what is your chances of getting a deal? 0, dude. Okay? Now, let's say you talk to the same 10 people. Now you put 10 offers in there. What is your chances? What is your opportunity to get a deal? Well, guys, 10, right? You have the possibility, you have the opportunity now to get 10 to get the deal. So can you see how your odds increase? Now, let's say that's week 1. Week 1, every day you called, let's say 120 people, X many people call back. In this case, let's say it's 10, and then you give 10 offers. Well, can you see in 5 days how many offers you have given? What is that? 5 times 10, 50. Okay, now week 2, how many offers have you given? 100. Now week 3, now week 4. Okay, now look, week 4 you're at 200 offers. Okay, how many of these do you think the law of probability, which says like if you don't know the test and there's 10 questions, you'll get 1 right even if you didn't study. You have 200 offers out there. Okay, if you're just new, you don't know what to do, it doesn't matter. You just got to follow the life process of this thing, which is market, filter, and then give offers, dude. You got to give that offers. Okay, so if you have giving these offers and everybody told you no after 1 month, some of these people's situations may change. Some of these people thought they're going to do X, but X didn't happen, Y happened, and C happened, or the wife left them, or their health got worse, or whatever, right? They got more motivated. Now, who do you think they're going to call? The guy or the girl that called them and never give them an offer? Or the person that sent them that offer? If it's by writing, if it's by via email, if it's via text, okay? Which one do you think? Okay, if that seller becomes motivated and they're like, okay, who did I talk to? And they're like, oh, you think they're gonna remember who they talked to? There's so many people that talk to them. Whose offer do they have? And how does your offer look any different than anybody else's offer? Okay, that's the key, dude. Okay, so the very first step. I know I'm going so long in it because 90% of people fuck up right there. So I want to take the majority of the time explain this part because I think if you guys just give the offers, you're gonna get deals because there's gonna be low bearing fruits. Like you just pick up, called the um, omen. Okay, the omens, dude, they're just gonna come for you if you just do the right things, right? You're gonna get some. All right, and so that's the majority part is just give offers. Now, if you're a pro, do the same thing, man, because a lot of times, I train people and they just don't give the offers. Okay, with the pros, the problem is they're only giving cash offers and they never give owner financing offers, and they always ask me, well, how do you get the owner financing offers? Well, guys, I show up. I give him the offer. You know what I'm saying? And that other guy, he just never gives the offer. So if you never show up, can you win? No, dude. So at least show up. It doesn't matter how great it is, but please give the offer. You did all this hard work. You marketed it, you talked to them, you filter it. Give them the offer. Okay? Now some of you guys know how to give an offer and some of you guys don't know how to give an offer. Okay? I highly recommend you get on my website, myrealestatedojo.com, and search for the Terminator offer letter. Okay? It's going to blow the competition away, but more important, it's going to help you get, one, owner financing deals, and two, deep discounted cash deals. What's included in there? I have a training, audio training, how to give owner financing offers, how to structure them so that seller wants to go with the owner financing. In none of my training, I ever talk about hardcore closing. I never talk about hardcore selling. I hate that kind of crap, dude. Okay? I like to just bring it up to the seller and let the seller choose, right? And that's the whole thing is I'm not a salesperson. I mean, I've been selling since high school and I retired at it. I hate hard selling people, okay? So the point is, if you get my Terminator offer letter, it's gonna help you give offers to get cash, owner financing, plus it's gonna have training for you, and more importantly, I'm gonna give you exactly my same offer letter that I use in my business. So I give you my exact offer letter, I give you rights to use my offer letter, okay?